Royal Palace. Good morning. It is Thursday and we are about an hour and a half away from taking the train to Oslo. If you're new here, my name is Frida. I'm an American living in Norway. I used to spend a lot of time in Oslo, but currently haven't been there since the pandemic, so I am super excited for my time in the capital of Norway. I'm excited to bring you along on things that I used to love doing when I visited there a lot. Some touristy things. So join me for a trip to Oslo. Going to Oslo, it is about an 8-9 hour train ride. It's a little bumpy here. In true Norwegian style, I have my matpakke with me, which is basically just packing food to have with you. Food on the train is going to be expensive, so just keep that in mind, and it's an 8-hour train ride, so you are gonna get hungry. Around 8 p.m. I finally made it into Oslo S, which is Oslo Sentralstasjon. I made it to my final destination and I heated up some Swedish meatballs and I called it an evening. Good morning from Oslo. I'm just so excited to be in a bigger city. I miss the vibes of living in a bigger city. Fills my cup coming to a bigger city. Plan is to go to Raw Oslo, which is a breakfast place that only has like raw foods. I'm really excited to check it out. And then going to Fearnley Park, which is like the sculpture garden with all of the naked people. Super fun area. As you can probably tell by the vibes, Fearnley is a trendy, hip place to go. I ended up meeting my old roommate here that I hadn't seen in like 4 years. So you can imagine that we just had the biggest yap of our lives here. This is my old roommate, Julia. Og så var det veldig lavt da, Julia. Public transportation is super easy to take in Oslo and I recommend it. Just please remember to pay because they do go around and check tickets. Now we are going to the sculpture park, which is called Vigelandsparken. It is the sculpture park in Oslo where they have lots of different naked sculptures around. It's a pretty area. There's actually a picture of me from when I was younger right next to a sculpture over here. I'm gonna show it. My parents used to live right at the end of this area. They owned an apartment. De bodde her. Moren min pleide å ta søsteren min gjennom Vigelandsparken. Ah. This is a place where people love to come and hang out in the summers.
Egentlig liksom det andre hoppebildet også.
Ja. Vil du bli med og løpe opp trappen?
Løpe opp? Vi tar banen.
They say that you should cherish the way that you played as a child, and I feel like I did that at Vigelandsparken, so I am very satisfied with that. We took the tram over to Karl Johan, which is one of the famous shopping streets. To buy a hat. Oh, det var jo veldig deilig da. Coming from a smaller city in Norway, being able to go in Lyko, they have like some of the trendy skincare stuff, so it's kind of fun to be able to roam around in there and roam around Karl Johan. Jul I vinterland, da, med å si hei. It is the first day that Winter in Wonderland in Oslo is open. So we're heading on over there. The Christmas market in Oslo typically opens in November because this was November 2023. The Royal Palace at the end of the shopping street, Karl Johan, is the Royal Palace. And this is the pretty amazing bird's eye view that you get from the top of the palace. If you keep on walking to the left of the palace, you will end up by Akerblikket, which is another very big area to go around in Oslo. It's right by the ocean, so it's super gorgeous, and there's a lot of museums over there. We are back at the apartment to freshen up a little for the evening. It is almost 4 p.m. and it is pitch black outside, which just makes me feel like it is the end of the day. That's life. I got some items too. This living proof one I absolutely love. This is not sponsored or anything, which is amazing. You gotta shake it well. Spray it. Let it sit for a second, and then you shake it and just make it go up in the way that you want it to go up. We're gonna go out to eat at this Japanese place that is called Kanpai Izakaya. I don't know how to say it, but it's pretty popular here. Definitely should have made reservations because we're just gonna get a spot at the bar. But I originally thought that I was just gonna be very economical this trip and not go out and eat that much and not spend that much money. We're only at Oslo one time. This is the outfit fit for tonight. I showed it a little bit in the bathroom. Got a little bag, our leather pants. Can't see them that well. It's so cold outside though, so we gotta put on a hat and do that whole shebang. So if you're coming to Oslo during the winter, remember to pack warmly. Now we're ready for winter in Oslo. Jeg ser ut som jeg er verdens største hode, liksom.
Nei, ikke egentlig, fordi at det der som stikker oppå der er jo liksom, du ser at det ikke er hodet.
Julie, vi bodde sammen for 2 år eller noe.
Hei.
Var ikke det 2 år?
1,5.
1,5. Hvordan var det å bo med meg da? Helt ubehagelig.
En fest.
Kjekk tid på Pieren pub i Stavanger.
Ja, de var skikkelig krispiga.
Var det godt?
Ja.
You already know that we had to check out the first night of the Christmas market. It did feel early, and this was in November. And I know that when this video is getting out there, it's going to be in January, so after the holidays. But if you are in Oslo during November or December, I can really recommend checking out the Christmas market. I am back home now. It was such a good evening. Julia is a friend that I haven't seen in 2 years, and even though we haven't seen each other in 2 years, it feels like a day hasn't passed. It's not like it was awkward or anything. It was just a lot of catching up, and it was so nice to spend the day with her and recharging to spend time with old friends. And I appreciate those friendships that I don't see them every day, but know that they're there. It is almost 10:30 now. I'm gonna call my grandma because it is her birthday today. Just have some smash here. This is so delicious. I've showed it in my past videos, but it is a crispy bagel filled with chocolate. If you keep it in the fridge, it's even better. Tomorrow I'm getting together with another friend that I lived with when I was at folk high school, which is the first year that I lived in Norway. I'm also really excited to see her. I haven't seen her in over 2 years as well, actually. It's just so nice getting together with old friends again, reconnecting and bonding over where our lives are now. So we're getting older. Hi, Grandma.
Hi.
Happy birthday.
Where are you?
In Oslo.
Oslo.
Yeah. Good morning. It is day 2 in Oslo. Currently it's Saturday morning. I am sitting in the windowsill here. This is my favorite spot in this entire apartment. Just being able to look out the window at Oslo, the leaves outside, and the architecture out here on the buildings is so cute. I love the high ceilings. Obviously not every place in Oslo is like that, but in this area that I'm right now, it's so cute. The plan for today is that I am going to a kickbox class with my friend that I lived with. My first year that I lived in Norway, I lived with her, and I'm going to see her again for the first time in 2 years. It's a kickboxing place at a place called Bruce, like workout gym, and apparently that's a trendy workout gym area here in Oslo and in Bergen. They offer all different kinds of fitness classes all around, so when you have a membership you can go to like yoga, kickboxing, just like all different kind of things. So the class that we're going to is kickboxing and then brunch afterwards, so they offer waffles afterwards. I think one of my favorite things with traveling and being in other places is going out for breakfast. We don't have that many breakfast places in Stavanger where I live. I am off to an area where my sister used to live, so this is kind of fun going back to that old area.
Over tid her, og det vil si det har ikke tid til å strekke så mye. Men Kickboxing er på plass.
Kickboxing class was so fun, but death, that was so exhausting. I don't normally train cardio that much, but that was so fun doing kickboxing. I haven't done it that much, and with having it all dark in there and then with the lighting and the music, it was just such a blast. Definitely gonna try to find a kickboxing place in Stavanger. I miss going to group classes like that. I love that with big cities. It is almost 1 p.m. Gonna shower, fix ourselves up a little, definitely sweated a ton, and then we're gonna go to breakfast, to a brunch place. Super nice. Looking for an eggs Benedict. These are the gloves that I got, so I'm ready for kickboxing again. Makeup is all fixed, and now we're gonna head to the laundromat on Bislett, I can't say it correctly, for eggs Benedicts. We have been running around all day since kickboxing. It is now almost 8 p.m. I've been looking around my bag with my workout clothing and makeup since this morning. So the plan is to make dinner, freshen up, and then I'm gonna go back out and meet my friends at a bar a little bit later. I thought before I did this, I wanted to show you guys what I've gotten. This book, Fix Your Period. I had asked at about 5 different bookstores for this book in Stavanger, and then I asked at one store here in Oslo. And the next store had it. They had 2 copies, and I got one of them. I'm so excited to start reading this book. I think it's a really important book for everyone to read to get to know your body better. We went to this new vintage shop that has appeared in Oslo. Just kind of stumbled upon it, my favorite way to find new stores and roaming around new cities and just roaming in. It's called Südøst, and it's a new secondhand shop. Kind of an expensive dress, but it was one of the dresses where I saw it hanging and I was like, I know that this dress is gonna look good on me. I love it so much. It's obviously very sparkly and oh, it's so cute. Wear it this way, but I could also wear it this way and then get like a really pretty back with this, or I can wear like a shirt over it, so the bottom part is like a skirt. We're gonna have an easy dinner, pasta, mushrooms, and cream. Okay. I love this city. I could move here. Maybe I will. we're going to Grønnerløkke, I can't say it correctly, to meet the girls at a bar. Let's go! I need this. Morning. It is Sunday, my last day in Oslo, unfortunately. I had such a nice time yesterday. I went to the bar and I met my friend there that I was with earlier in the day, and then I met with a lot of other people from our folk high school, which was super fun seeing old people again and just reconnecting. It was such a good evening. I'm just having a very simple breakfast of yogurt and bananas. I'm a little behind on my schedule. I was planning on leaving at 10:40. I'm planning on going to Astrup Fearnley museum today, which is one of my favorite art museums in Oslo. I used to be a member there actually, even though I've never lived here. I was a member there and I received art bags from them, and I would go every time I visited Oslo. So it was worth the membership. It is currently like snowing, raining outside. I don't know why I've been so unlucky with the weather in Oslo right now, but at least it just has been pouring down rain, which is what it does in Stavanger. So if that doesn't happen, I'm happy. After we go to Oslo Fearnley Museum, I'm planning on going to the National Museum, which is new for me, at least. It's also all in the same area. There's like a lot of museums in the same area around Astrup, which is a super cool, super fun area. Also, the National Peace Center is right there as well, but that is closed. It's just like a lot of museums right along the water there, and just a really cozy area. Cafes, wine areas, restaurants. Really nice area. I arrived there at 12:20 and they opened at 11, and they were already sold out for all of their free tickets. I didn't know that they had a limited amount of free tickets, so I'm kind of disappointed in myself about that because I was so excited to go to this museum, but it was full. The plan is now to go to the National Museum, which is just right down there, and that's going to be a little less crowded, I think. But if you are in Oslo, I would really recommend this museum. It's so nice. They're celebrating that they've been open for 30 years. I did secure a free art bag. This is like the area outside where you can hang out too. So during the summer, very nice. My brain is so cooked after walking through all those exhibitions. They were so cool though, and they had so much to offer. I was pleasantly very surprised with how cool the new National Museum was here at Oslo. You should really go and plan a few hours for it because so much to see. And right now we're just sitting on Aker Brygge by all of, this isn't like an area where they have lots of saunas, but this is definitely something that a lot of people look at also with the saunas and jumping in the freezing ocean as like tourist things. I'm not doing it this time. This is basically what a floating sauna looks like on the ocean if you want to bring your swimsuit along when you come. A nice day. It's already 4:30 and the sun's going down. This is such a sad time when the sun goes down early. Now we're gonna go back, make some food where I'm staying, and just have the rest of the night in because we're leaving for Paris tomorrow morning. Exciting! We are back at the apartment. So nice putting on my cozy warm clothing again. Gonna make knäckebröd with a combination that I really like, so I'm gonna show you guys. I mentioned before on my TikTok about tube cheese, and this is what tube cheese looks like. They come in all different kinds of tastes. It's pretty self-explanatory that it is a tube with cheese in it. This is a jalapeno taste. I really like this one. It is perfect for when you're traveling. You can just have your wasa bread and this on there, but since we're at home right now, we're gonna have some Norway cheese on as well, which is the best cheese that you can get in Norway. Norway. You're either a Norway girl or a nobody. I'm a Norway girl. In Norwegian, we call our wasa crackers knäckebröd. If you ask in Norwegian for wasa bread, they would be like, what's that, probably. If you're first opening it, you can just break it on the bottom there. I've actually kind of eaten some of this. What would be delicious as well is if we had some vegetables like peppers or something to put on it. It's such a good snack, especially if you're like out on the go. So good. You're coming to Norway, I'm gonna try it. We're about to watch one of my favorite YouTubers. I usually don't watch that many people on YouTube, but this girl I watch, she lives in New York City and I love her videos. She has helped me a lot with my own personal YouTube journey. So we're gonna watch that and eat some stuff. Perfect. I kid you not, walked over 20,000 steps each day that I have been here. My calves are sore. I'm also sore from the workout yesterday because that kickboxing was exhausting. I can feel it like in my thighs here. Where else can I feel? And my back, of course, like so much, especially here. My lats. Very good workout that we had there. But my point of this was saying that I am sore. Today is going to be our hair wash day. We are currently on day, I haven't washed it since Thursday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday without washing. It's honestly not that greasy. I'm going to do a deep clean of that and everything. Do a face mask and just get all ready for Paris. I'm so excited. This was so random of me going to Paris, but it's because I'm meeting my best friend who lives in Brazil. She is coming to Paris for the weekend for her graduation, and we were like, let's just all meet together. How often do I get to see her? It really isn't that much. The last time we saw each other was in Paris though too, and the last time before that too was in Paris. So I don't know, something about Paris, about her living in Paris for a while. So we're gonna go to Paris, guys. We're going to Paris. I am first gonna be staying at a hostel alone for 2 nights. And then my friend is coming and I'm gonna be with her and her friend and her parents at an Airbnb for 2 nights until I fly back to Norway. I'm so excited. A little nervous about being alone in Paris because you gotta be a little bit street smart. And we're a little nervous about the bed bug thing, but we're just gonna take precautions. Thank you so much for watching my whole Oslo vlog. I hope that you got tips to how you want to spend a weekend in Oslo, fun things to do, got to know me a little bit and my weirdness. I would really appreciate if you haven't already to like and subscribe to my channel. I am so excited to share with my Paris vlog as well. So make sure to follow along so that you can follow along my Paris vlog. So make sure to like and subscribe. I hope that you guys have a great evening and come to Norway. Come to Norway. If there's anything from this video, come to Norway during the summertime. And come to my city, Stavanger. I'll be making a video about my city as well.
I'm getting in 3.
Next stop